You may be surprised to hear that an unpowered Goblins list placed 11th at Eternal Weekend. Welcome back, Vintage Gamers. One more Sunday Night League. I've got the top placing Goblins list from Eternal Weekend North America. Robin the Goblin, master of his craft, placed, what was it, 12th? Placed... Everything is broken. Nothing is appearing. It's like 12th or something. Trust me. Though at Eternal Weekend, Robin did play this list unpowered. Because I am on Magic Online and am allowed to pay 10 tickets for my power, am going to play a Ruby and a Lotus in place of 2 Mountains. Is that the correct things to take out? I have no idea. But we are playing this Goblins combo deck. Actually, aggro/combo this time with our 4 Goblin Lackey, 3 Muxus. This is not the first time we played this on the channel. We played this a couple times. It is very hard to play, I will say. And making the piles takes repetition and skill, and I am out of practice. Because you are making Goblin Recruiter piles. Because if you make a Goblin Recruiter pile with a Snoop and a Torch Courier to give the Snoop haste, and then you put a Skark Prospector so you can sack things, and then did you put a Kiki Jiki, and then your Snoop makes a bunch of Kiki Jikis by copying itself, and then you copy the Recruiter, and you put a Mog on top, and then you throw all the Kiki Snoops, you win the game. That is the general idea. However, there's a lot of other things happening, like this Goblin Charugin, which can regenerate a creature. I've never seen this card in my life, so this is a first for me. There's also a Goblin Wizard, which you can use your Snoop to tap and put a Muxus in play. That's the big reason you have that in your deck. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a learning process as we relearn combos, and it will be an exciting time in round 1 of this Vintage League. Did you know subscribing here on YouTube and following on Twitch are both free ways you can support my vintage content? All right, welcome to round 1 of this Vintage League. We are up against the scary Dredge player, Black Dex 99. I do think historically this is a good matchup for Goblins, so we'll see. This is a Lackey Muxus hand, which is good as long as opponent doesn't have a hollow one. And their chance of having a hollow one is slightly under 50%. So we jam. Well, they also have to not have a Force of Will and a blue card. So I guess that goes what is the chance that my opponent has either a hollow one or a Force of Will and a blue card? They of course kept 7. Oh, actually, we don't know if they kept 7 or not because we're on the play. I'm gonna keep it and try it. They kept 7. They're Black Dex 99. They keep 7 every time. All right. We've dodged the Force of Will. Now we need to dodge Hollow One. Oh, well, we can mulligan to the combo. Grief, we're safe from. Oh, we're not safe from Grief. We also get Grief Muxus. Okay, this was a terrible idea. This was a horrible idea. I definitely should have mulliganed this hand. I did not consider that we lost to Force Blue card, Grief, Black card, or Hollow One. That's my fault. Okay, I should have mulliganed. Damn. All right. I get to put a Kiki Jiki in play. Unfortunately, that's not very good. Well, I got a Kiki Jiki in play. That is something. Two Bazaars? Classic Black Dex 99. Well, I have a feeling we're dead. Okay, I should have definitely have mulligan, though, and try to find a better combo-oriented hand. I will make a copy of Goblin Lackey. Draw. Mog Mob. Sacrifice this creature. That's not going to help me very much, is it? Vex. We don't even have a Vexing Bauble in our main. Vexing Bauble's in our sideboard. All right. I'm going to cast Mog Mobbed. Oh, wait. Am I going to cast Mog Mob? I can just cast Shatter Skull Smashing. No, I can't cast Shatter Skull Smashing. I don't have enough mana. All right, whatever. I will just cast Mog Mob and pass the turn. Also, I'll attack with this Goblin Lackey that has haste and is a token. Block! I'll allow it. I can Kiki Mog Mob. I am aware. I am not. Oh, the double block. Oh, the single block. Oh, the double block. Oh. I am not kicking it this turn. I want to kiki it either at end step or I might need to kill some of their attackers, depending on what's happening here. Which is the reason I did not kiki it right away. I must tell you I had reasons. My opponent is at 7 cards left in the deck. I am getting double Creeping Shield. I'm getting an extra Narcomia. Yeah, this is to deal 3 damage. Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to kill all of the things here. I don't think it's going to help me very much, but... They got 4 cards left in their deck. I think I just copy the Mog Mob. And then shoot these things. Bam. Now what? Maybe I shouldn't have asked now what? No. We can win. Believe, chat. Believe. If we draw Goblin Recruiter, do we win? No, we don't win. If we draw Snoop, do we win? Maybe. No, this is beatable. They're at 4 cards. We can use our fake mob to kill 5 of these things, kind of. If we hit a Muxus, we still Goblin Lackey. This is a winnable game. Muxus. Shatter Skull Smashing. Great. That was not what we wanted. No. We're good to Jordan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it one bit. All right, I guess I'm going to cast Shatter Skull Smashing for 1. And I will pass the turn. All right. So let's let this shit happen here. Each Mogged blocks all 4 Icarids. So I think it's not bad. I think it's doable. And again, if we draw Muxus and keep our Lackey. All right, so if I block here, and I block here, and I shoot here, and I shoot here, then I take 6. And I can still draw Muxus. I think that's my best out. Block here, block here. Sack. 1, 2, 3. Sack. 1, 2, 3. Take 6, go to 8. Draw Muxus, win the game. Believers? I fucking hate this game. They still have a spell. After all of that, they still have a spell. I'm out. I'm out. All right, it's fine. Wait, I don't even have ley lines. All I have is fairy macabres. Oh dear. Oh my. All right, well, I'm gonna bring in Thorn and Vexing Bauble and Fairy Macabre. And I'm going to take out Mindbreak Trap and Chalice of the Void. I guess I'm going to bring in Crater Maker and take out Misstep. Because it kills Hollow One. And I bring in this Dweller, I guess, instead of this Regenerate. Maybe Regenerate could be good in blocking. No, the wizard lets me put Muxus into play off of Snoop, I think, or something. So I think we keep it. Something like that. All right. Let's do that. I do actually think that this deck is supposed to be favored versus Dredge historically, but not sure. Because Dredge doesn't like kill the Snoop as easily. I was supposed to mulligan my hand. Absolutely, I was supposed to mulligan my hand, so... Though we did have multiple outs to winning that game, which is cool. This hand is bad, I assume. I assume this hand is bad. I'm mulligan this hand. Okay, I have a Fairy Macabre, a Lackey, a Muxus, and a Snoop. Surely that's good. Cavern, Goblin, Lackey has to dodge Grief and Hollow One, but not Force. I guess it also has to dodge Sickening Shoal. Okay, well. I think I'd rather have my Lackey Sickening Shoal than my Snoop. They also kept 7 again. This black deck's 99. He's so good. All right, they had a Hollow One anyways. This is better for me. A Probe? Do I hit this Imp? I feel like I hit the Imp. Bam. Draw 1. All right. Snoop, there it is. I mean, they only have 1 Dredger, like, turns off the Probe. Like, it's got to be worth it, right? I cannot believe they had double Sickening Shoal Hollow One? Okay, fair. I mean, this player cannot be beat. They are too good. They're a wizard. Yeah, they keep... What do you mean, bro? Like, tell me this wasn't the worst possible outcome for us. What do you mean when they draw any combination of cards? I've played the deck before. I've had a 7-card hand that doesn't do anything. Like, what? Come on. What do you want from me? Gotta get a little complaint equity going. I'm just dead to the Icarus. Okay, all right, give me out. Okay, I want out. All right, here we go. Round two. Opponent will not dredge us, so we got that going for us. Let's try our best. And I'll build some recruiter combos. What do we got? We got turn one. Oh, we have both Kiki Jikis in our hand. I feel like that's kind of bad. And we don't have a lackey. And so we would just be like naked Snoop. Hope it does something good. This hand seems bad to me. I think this hand is bad. I could be wrong. But I think this hand doesn't do what we want it to do. I'm gonna mulligan. This seems a lot better. We have not seen a Goblin Recruiter yet. I put that in my deck, right? Okay, there's a Goblin Recruiter. I technically have a turn one hasted lackey. Is that a good play? I technically, because it's a play I can. It's a play I can make. I can go Ruby Courier, Cavern on Goblin, Lackey in. We're battling. I'm kind of down. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to... I could just like play turn one Snoop. Nah, man, I'm fucking doing it. I'm going hasty. Hasty Goblins. Hasty Goblins. Imagine if I had a Muxus here, chat. A Muxus would be nuts here. Bam, my lackey has haste. My opponent gave me the XD, which, to be fair, is fair. All right. I will put in my Snoop off of my Goblin Lackey, and there's a Chrome Mox on top. All right. Well, that was a turn one for the ages. Opponent is on Lurrus. Nothing bad can possibly happen from this point. Ponder. I wonder if it's Lurrus Doomsday. We will have two fake Doomsday decks. All right. What do we got? On top of our library, a Chalice of the Void. Bro, this Snoop has never had a Goblin on top in his life. Where's my Goblin Recruiter win the game right now? This is so painful. This deck isn't even that, like... The deck is not bad. I am running so cold. All right, fair enough. I guess it's your go. Doomsday kill me. I feel like Robin would have already won these games. No, all right. Game continues. Maybe I'll have a Goblin on top. Like, a Recruiter wins the game on the spot, right? Uncounterable. All right, I will use this and this to play this. And then I immediately hit a Mox Monkey, which I can't use. Well, man, I am in trouble. I don't really want to attack here. I guess I'm gonna cast. Should I have cast this on one? Maybe I should just cast this on one. I mean, it's a kind of Mox Monkey. In a way of speaking. I guess I'm casting this on 0. I don't know if my opponent is on Bowmaster or not. I mean, I registered a Mox Monkey at the land run. I never used it, though. Sadly. I thought it was my PO Mirror Breaker. There was a Bowmaster. Good no attack from me. Solid no attack from Justin. I'm so smart sometimes. I wish it mattered. I truly wish it mattered. Why are they targeting this? They're trying to play to Twister? I think I'm gonna kill this Bowmaster, just in case there's a Twister. Two for one deal. I would really hate to be twistered there, so. I guess that Bowmaster would have stopped my combo if I had comboed from that spot. That is pretty annoying. Mountain on top. This is not going well. This is going very, very badly. Vexing Bauble, crack Vexing Bauble. Attack. No blocks. Damage. Card. Brainstorm. I mean, Matron's not bad in this deck, but the deck builder did not choose to use it, so. Sure, he had a reason. Maybe because it's 3 mana. All right, I will cast Skirk Prospector. I guess I'll play Mountain first, in case I get dazed. Muxus? That would be pretty good. I'll have to lead back the frog or kill my lackey. Play with the top card of your library revealed. I can't cast this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 mana short of casting it. It's not bad. All right, get in there, team. -3. I have no Goblin. They know my hand. Lorien revealed to shuffle the Brainstorm. Very nice. Very nice. Blue, blue, blue. Twisties? No, Lurrus. Okay. No attack, right? You're worried. Ah, no attack, chat. They're scared. They're so scared. Kiki Jiki. I will create a token that is a copy of Snoop. I will create a token that is a copy of Snoop, and then I'm going to cast this Muxus. Oh, wait. I could have just made 2 lackeys. And that might have been better. I don't know how many of these I'm going to make. I'm going to make a lot of them. Because I can cast the Kiki Jiki next. How many of these should I make? A lot? I think this Muxus will get countered. Only a couple more. All right, I will cast this Muxus, sack a Goblin, 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 sack a Goblin. Countered. Okay. I will cast this Kiki Jiki. I mean, I could have made 2 lackeys, but I don't know. Pretty bad against Bowmaster. I don't know. Cast this. Oh, there's a land on top. We're doomed. All right, they had another force. Wait, why did I do this, chat? I could have waited till the next end step, right? Oh no, I would have lost my Snoop on my end step. Wait, I think I could have done it. If I had gone to my end step and then made a bunch of Snoops again, and then gone to their end step and made a bunch of Snoops again, then I could have had infinite attackers. Okay, I threw the game, my bad. That's my fault. I threw the game. I think I'm actually gonna hold on to this spirit guide. I threw the game. That's my fault. So I think, yeah. I think what I had to do. Well, then I couldn't play the Muxus. No, I could still play the Muxus. I shouldn't have cast the Kiki Jiki because if I had gone to end step with these triggers on the stack, I could have made another 60 of them. And then with the triggers on the stack on their next end step, I could have made another 60 and won, assuming they had no Fatal Push. Like, assuming they don't draw Fatal Push, that would have been a win for me. That's my fault. Sorry about that. I just keep forgetting. That's just out of practice. Also, it's annoying to do in Magic Online. I would have had to do that at least once on my end step, and then as many times as possible on their end step. Oh, they had Fatal Push. Okay. Sweet. All right, so it didn't matter. It did not matter. All right. Well, the good news is I didn't lose the game. It was a misplay though, so. But they ripped the Fatal Push for turn, so. That does mean that if I had gone for the Lackey and gone for the Muxus with the Lackey line would have worked though. So I don't know. Like, was I supposed to go for the Lackey Muxus line? Like, was that what I was supposed to do? If I had gone for the Lackey Muxus line, I would not have been able to go for the Snoop Infinite. Okay, I think I'm dead from here. I don't know exactly what I could even hit from this spot. Because this is a combo deck, not a aggressive deck. This is Bowmasters are definitely part of the reason why you don't want to like this. This deck is the reason why you don't want to play Goblins, because they play removal and all that stuff, removal and blockers and kill the Lackey and all that kind of thing. So, okay, so like, if I had gone for Kiki Jiki target Lackey and they had a Bowmaster or a removal spell, it was really bad for me. If I had gone for the play I made into no cast Kiki Jiki, then I would have lost to that Fatal Push, but I would have beat them if they had nothing. So, well, I think the deck is like okay. It's certainly good versus a certain section of the metagame, and the person who piloted it is very good at it. I'm not saying like it's a deck you can't win with. It's not an easy deck to play either. He also did it unpowered. Okay. I am not yet dead in the air, so. All right, well, let's just go game two. Game two against blue-black. I don't know what you even bring in. What do you even bring in? Like, surely you take out Trap. But, like, what do you bring in? Thorn seems like it's terrible. Null Rod seems terrible. Bauble could be okay. Dark Dweller is probably fine. Maybe Crater Maker is okay. The other cards seem pretty bad, so try that. Yeah, not sure. I do kind of want to see what Robin's path looked like out of curiosity. Robin. Oops. Wooburr control, mono white, bug, Jeskai, Pio Lurrus, I assume. What is a Wooba mid-range? Elves. Mono green standard. What? Fast bond. Tinker, Pio, Bug Lurrus, Blue Black Lurrus. '11th place. Lost to Pio and Bug. Who played against Shockwave in round 1, it looks like. No Tinker. Tough ending set, though. Hank, Max, Andy. Robin beat Andy to put himself pretty good spot at the end of that. All right, here we go. Game 2. See if we can do better. Like I said, I had some options in that game that I could have maybe chosen that would have possibly helped us win. So try to keep an eye out for those kind of things. Goblin, Surgeon, nothing else. Seems bad. Goblin, Lackey, Muxus. No land. There's no way, man. There's like no way I'm supposed to do this. There's just too many things, right? 4 Fatal Push. 4 Force of Will. Mental Misstep is 9. It's too many. Any Mox Bowmaster. But like, aren't I just dying though? Like if I mulligan, aren't I just dying? Shouldn't I just risk it? Like surely I'm just dying like with keeping this 5-card hand. Like, is it actually better that I kept this hand? I didn't even know we had an Arena of Glory in our deck. It's kind of sick. I think I would rather have my 6 than this 5. Like, I think I would rather just like put the Lackey on the stack and see if it wins than like keep this 5 and just lose slowly. I don't know. Maybe I'm insane for that idea. They did have turn 1 jet though, so. All right, we would have lost. I mean, we're just dead. Like, we just are straight up dead. We've seen 0 recruiters, which is not good for this video, I must say. We kind of need to draw recruiters for our deck to work. Our like 10 basic mountain deck got wastelanded out of the game. Our mono red 10 basic deck got wastelanded out of the game. I mean, he also registered this deck at the land run and did well, if I recall correctly. So your assumption is not holding true. 2025 vintage open land run. Ooh, I cut the right cards. That's fun. I cut the right cards for it. 6th place. I think like it's pretty reasonable to say I'm running extremely cold, so I'm just gonna concede. What's the fun? I just want to concede. Force me to play out the lost game for another 7 turns. Dance puppet. This sucks. I don't even know what winning looks like from this spot. Like, what do I even playing to? I'm playing to uncounterable recruiter into uncounterable Snoop combo and hope they have no removal. Like, that's what we're playing towards. Also, they draw 3 cards every turn. Also, we got wastelanded, so we don't even have that. Don't touch my guy. Okay, my bad. You can kill him. I didn't mean it. We're just flying both of them in at this point. Got it. Bro, I don't know, man. I'm just getting run over. Hasn't been close. But I've also drawn 0 recruiters. So what's a guy to do, really? I'm sure this is getting hard cast Force of Willed. Oh, I should have given this haste, huh? Whoops. My bad. Definitely should have given that haste. Maybe we'll natural the Kiki on top again. That's pretty cool. They're racing. They're getting in there. They discarded a Psychic Frog. They don't care. Am I dead? What do they have? Time Walk? What am I missing here? They can play Lurrus if they want. Twister? Ah, Twister lethal. Oh. No, they just wanted a card in the yard. Yeah, Twister lethal. Ah. 6. Wait a second. This is 6 damage plus 7. That's not lethal. That's chat. That's not lethal. I'm at 14 life. What the feedback? Why do I try, man? I don't know why am I here. All right, we're going to round 3. We probably should have brought in barrages. I didn't see the line, but that's okay. We'll go game round 3. We're gonna win now. We got a recruiter. We got a recruiter and we got a Snoop. Surely we're in a better spot now. I only played it versus Oath. That doesn't make... Why would you only... Like, what are you doing versus Oath? Killing your whole board off for fun? I don't understand. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So what are we doing, though? Are we playing a Recruiter? I feel like we're not supposed to play Recruiter. I feel like we're supposed to just jam a Snoop. And then, like, Recruiter can win the game next turn if it resolves. But here, I've already resolved a Snoop. It's been a long stream, okay? I'm allowed to lose my mind a little bit. A little bit of mind loss. Okay. Okay. Wait a sec. Wait. Okay. Fuck. How do we beat the One Ring? Is there a combination in here that beats the One Ring? Yeah, we can just make them all on their turn. We win. Okay, so we won. GG's. It's GG's. All right, chat. So here's the plan. I will play this thing, and I'll hit yes. And then I will play a Goblin Recruiter. And then I'm going to stack my Goblin Recruiter, and I'm going to put Kiki Jiki on top. And that's the only thing that matters. And then I'm going to, at my end step, I'm going to make a bajillion Kiki Jikis. And then I'm going to use my last Kiki Jiki to target my Recruiter. And then I'm going to put a Mog on top. And then when the thing runs off, I'm going to shoot them in the face. Agreed? Agreed. I am going... There's no way this backfires on me, right? I can shortcut here and just put one Kiki Jiki on top. There's no way... I guess the only thing they could have is a Dismember. But yeah, but okay. I'm just gonna put the Kiki Jiki on top. And I'm gonna go to the end step. Well, I'm like automatic. I don't need another one. And then I'm gonna make a bunch of them. And then I'm gonna put the Mog on top, and then I'm gonna throw them at him. How many do I need, chat? Math? 7? So I already have enough. 7 is like a very low number. Because it deals 3 damage. Hell yeah. Shoot you. Done. One Ring? Never heard of her. Wait, that's not even a good one. Protection? Protect these nuts. I don't know. So there's got to be something there. GG. Okay, what are we doing? Do we bring another Mindbreak Trap in for our ring opponent? We bring in some Null Rods. I like that. Chalice, that's gone. Crater Maker could be good, depending on what their artifacts are. And that's it. And then I don't know that we need a regeneration engine here. We don't know which kind of deck our opponent is, if they're Jewel or Raker. Is this Exile? No, it's Destroy. No, I'm waiting to tell what Birdman tells me. Birdman, this is your time. Tell me the worst Magic cards versus Raker / Jewel. This is our learning moment, chat. We threw that last round by not bringing in Lithomatic Barrage that we wouldn't have drawn anyways. So we're gonna we're gonna figure it out. If they're on Raker, I want Crater Maker. But if they're on Jewel, maybe you still want Crater Maker. I feel like these 5 cards coming in are good. I just need to find 5 cards coming out. I think we have too many lands in our deck, so I'm kind of partial to taking a land out of my deck. But I don't know that for sure. I don't know that we need a Goblin Wizard at all. That doesn't seem necessary in this matchup. I'll cut a land. I'm going to cut a Surgeon, a Wizard, and a Chalice of the Void. And I kind of want to have a... I want to make sure I don't, like, draw a Courier and then not have a Courier and can't win on the spot. That's kind of why you have 2 Couriers and 2 Kiki Jikis and 2 Mogs. This seems kind of important. I can cut a Prospector, though. All right, I'm in. Send it. Surgeon, Torch, Skirk for Null Rods. All right, I was close. It's pretty good. Okay, this hand is bad. If I had a Muxus, maybe this hand is not bad. But I don't have it, so I'm mulligan. This hand is bad. It's a turn 3 win. It's a turn 3 win against a ring deck. It's probably not good enough. I'm gonna try to... I think with versus a turn 3 win versus a ring deck seems bad. A mulligan. Well, this is at least a lackey, but I don't know if that's going to be good enough. I can play both lackeys on turn 1, so if they play like a Scrawling Crawler, we beat that. Maybe I'll try that. But if they're on like, wait, what? They must be on Jewel. I think they're on Jewel. So I think we're probably just dead turn 2. I feel like our mulliganing was good, though. I mean, is an opponent just going to untap and play a One Ring and a Jewel and we're going to die? Like, there's no reason you would keep Workshop Go unless you had Workshop Jewel. Oh, it's a 1 ring. Wait, I need to deal damage, right? So I cannot lackey. Right? I need to deal damage. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna see if Magic Online is broken or not. We're gonna check just to make sure. Damn, unlucky. I give it a shot. All right. Let's see if they're Raker or if they're Jewel. I want to know. Okay, they're Jewel. I think the hand's a reasonable keep on the play versus Goblins as Jewel. Seems fine. All right, now we're dead though, right? I can concede, chat. Chat, we're good. I can go to game 3. Agreed. Wait, why am I even asking you? Of course we can. I'm the streamer. All right. Jewel on the play. Jewel on the play. Jewel on the play. Do we want Chalice or Bauble? Cutting the Lackey package for Blood Moons and not playing Soul Lands? I have no idea. No idea. I feel like we do want Chalice and Bauble. What am I supposed to cut, though? I guess Crater Makers are pretty shit against their deck. Let's just run back this. This looks fine. Oh, I do want Cavern over Mountain, though, if they're on counters. Let's try this. Yes. This is an interesting hand. I keep this. Oh, I'm gonna keep Mindbreak Trap as well, but maybe that's silly. I can go turn 1 Snoop, and I can still go turn 2 Recruiter as well if they have no force. And so I can win if they have no force, basically. And then I lose to like just Jewel, right? And if they do have a force and they force Snoop, I still have a Recruiter, but it's harder because I don't have a second mana. I could have a second mana. I think obviously we're already on a mold of 5 because we have a Muxus and a Kiki Jiki in hand, but I guess I could theoretically set up a Recruiter that's like Lackey Haste or something, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, I think I want to lead Snoop here, but I'm not even sure if that's like that good. I'm gonna try keeping it. I don't know. Like, this is kind of forcing my opponent to like have a Force of Will blue card as a Jewel deck, isn't it? Like, maybe it's either they have to have a turn 1 kill or a Force of Will blue card, and those are both kind of hard for Jewel to do. Like, I'd never keep this on the draw, but on the play, I think I would keep it. Chrome Mox is not actually a bad draw because if they were like dismembered my Snoop or something, I have a permanent second red source. Looks like they might have turn 1 though. Turn 1 PO for 3 off of Sapphire. Average Jewel player. Average Jewel player. Fair enough. Okay, we win. We win as long as they don't have force. As long as they don't have force, we win. They had force. All right. That's probably just game. I still think our logic was sound, and the choice does. I'm not really upset with this choice. Like, my opponent had a top 1% Jewel hand, right? I don't know. I think our choice was fine. All right, we're gonna finish this league 2-3. Don't you worry, chat. Look at that. Boom. Is that hand good? This hand doesn't look particularly good. I mean, I can turn 1 Recruiter, and then if I turn 1 Recruiter and then I play a Prospector, I can then play a Snoop, and I can Snoop combo, but I can't. I can go for an end of turn Snoop Kiki Jiki lethal. Is that the best I can do? Or I could draw, yeah. But I can't win the game on my turn too, right? Because I won't have the Recruiter to get rid of the Kiki Jiki on top. So, like, the question is it worth it for me to do that? I mean, I could play it slower. Let's try it. Who knows? Maybe I just get countered. I guess I could just play turn 1 Prospector and go for the attacking lethal on turn 3. Maybe that's just better. And I could draw land this way. Not the attacking lethal, like just the combo lethal on turn 3 anyways. Like, no reason to go all in and get rid of my top card of my library if it's not good, right? Soul Ring. Cavern. Is that oh god, please do not play a Clarion Conqueror, man. Oh, my deck is so bad against Clarion Conqueror. Oh no. Can we beat mono white? Like, we have lithomatic barrages, I guess, but like mono white does not sound that good for us. He just names Recruiter and we die. I guess we can play Mob and use the Mob and kill the thing, and then we can play Recruiter on the following turn. Ooh, boy. All right, what do we got? Land would be our best draw, probably. We need lands. Snoop. That's interesting. I think we just play it. Is that too greedy? What's my other option? Spend all of my stuff to kill. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, that's a land on top. No reason to give haste. I mean, it just depends on what the next follow-up plays are. Human kind of sounds like it's going to be Season Engineer, which would be fine. I think this game is still winnable, depending on what creatures my opponent plays. Anarchy is okay if you can resolve it. It does cost 2 red. Also, there's one of them, and also our deck doesn't draw cards. Just to... All right. Another Anointed Peacekeeper. So is this one going to name Mog Mob? I mean, we have time here, though. Like, we're not lost. And they might name the wrong cards. You never know. I'm not willing to give up. So if they name Skirk Prospector, that could be a problem. Oh, wait, this is mana abilities? Oh, it's mana abilities. Never mind. So they should probably name Mog Mob then. This is a mana ability, right? Surely. The ability that says add a mana. They're deep in the tank, though. They're trying to figure it out. I would just name this one that's in our hand that kills your Peacekeeper. No, they named Recruiter twice. Banger. No follow-up land. All right. Because we don't need Recruiter to win. We could just have a Kiki Jiki on the top of our library. I think I like naming Mogged Mob as the second Peacekeeper. Hey, I can't cast that. So I want to... I think I just want to play this tapped and play a Courier out, which is an additional mana later. And then we'll pass. So I guess we are technically 2 mana away from a Recruiter. Ancient Tomb. Crack Bauble. But after playing Ancient Tomb? Surely we want to crack it before playing Ancient Tomb. I mean, if we're just taking 6 here, still feels winnable. Excuse me. Still feels winnable. Kiki. Kiki is on top. Oh, baby. So next end step, make 1,000,000 Kikis and win? Or is there any way to... Oh, no, we have a Mog, but we don't have a Mog on top, and we can't make a Recruiter. But we can make infinite mana, though, so then we can play a Recruiter, so we win. Because we can make infinite mana. We just naturaled the Kiki, and they're dead. You know what they also could have named? They also could have just named Snoop, right? Yeah, of course, you get some amount of... I don't really need to make this many things, right? Should have named Mog Mob. Got him. Take that, Mono White. Just natural the Kiki Jiki. All right, we're up against Mono White. I know we're bringing in the Lithomantic Barrages. I know we're bringing in Anarchy. Destroy all white permanents. What are we taking out? Charusian? Mental Misstep? Or are we keeping that in for swords? Chalice on the draw? Trap in general? Or are we keeping in trap? Crater Maker doesn't kill anything. I definitely want these 5 cards. I just need to figure out the 5 worst. I mean, we could just take out the 5 blue cards. But maybe Mental Misstep on just swords is worth it. Let's just do this. Bam. Send it. Mental Misstep. We've got a Lackey, but Lackey seems really bad in this matchup. And I don't know if I like this hand against a 7-card white keep. Feels kind of bad against white keep. I feel like I'd love to see my hand that has like more lands, a barrage maybe. Like, doesn't this feel like we can just get taken out of mana and not be able to play the game? I don't really think I like this. Like, what set of draws could they possibly play that loses to this hand from 7? I just think it's a mulligan. Like, this hand is better, right? They also had a Chancellor. Chancellor would have been annoying as well. We have basic Barrage. Is pretty good against like Archon too. Also, this is like really good against Chancellor because it can't be countered. That's pretty fun. So if they go like turn 1 Archon, we can go Mountain Barrage, trigger the Chancellor, and don't care. Kind of sick. Unfortunately, they went initiative. Maybe we'll draw the haste, the courier. That'd be so sick. Because I think I need to cast... Cavern would also have worked through Chancellor, which is kind of funny. I don't really want to barrage this, but... I feel like we should just do it anyways. Yo, Tony, thanks for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are nearing the end of our 3 leagues here, in round 4 of our Goblins League. Doing a lot of learning. They went bottom on their Lost Well. Plains. Seasoned Dungeoneer. Stash. I assume. Okay, I mean, it's still not the worst spot. We are not drawing particularly good cards here. Maybe we'll natural into it again. Or hear me out. We can draw more mana. More mana is always fun. Catacombs. Could Shatter Skull smashing that token if they attack. Nope. I got exposed myself to Wasteland for no reason. I played badly and got punished for it. Sorry, chat. That's on me. Oh, they didn't even attack. They said, I'm playing around Shatter Skull smashing. I like that. Oh, we win. Well, that's fun. See, this is what it's like to draw well, chat. I do sometimes still draw really well. Is there like a thing I should do if like my guy gets killed? I think I should make my bottom pile like another recruiter underneath it. Or I guess I should make it like Snoop and then a recruiter. Or something. I don't know. There's some sort of redundancy that you're supposed to do here. But it doesn't look like it matters. Looks like my opponent doesn't have anything. Okay, my punt was extremely minor. We ripped some nice ones. This is the Goblin recruiter that was promised. It's beautiful. It's winning. Going to game 5, round 5. All right, round 5. 5th and final round. Let's mulligan. Let's mulligan. Man, we have done a lot of mulliganing with this deck, though. What does Churgan have to do with power? I just took your list and I cut 2 mountains and I put a lotus and a ruby in it. What do you want from me? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Not on the play this time, though. Keep bottom. Someone has to be. Someone has to be the best. I think I'm just gonna bottom this misstep and pray. Hope and prayers. Hope and prayers. Prayers. Hope. Chet. Manifold. I wish I had a mental misstep. Okay. I mean, I shouldn't have. Oh, no. No. Give me back my mind break trap hands, bro. Give me back my mind break trap hand. I'm getting turn 1 hard cast citadeled. No. Be serious. Fetch Undercity Sewers, Surveil. Flusterstorm to the yard. Ancestral off the top. I mean, I could have had a mind break trap hand. I could have had a mental misstep hand. I chose to try to play goblins. My bad. My fault. My bad. What is happening? What are we playing against? Espert PO? You bested me. Well, I had the tools I needed to win that one, and I may have left the tools at home. Feel like we want a creator maker in the 70, 65, something. Well, how am I? Oh, okay, get that guy out of here. Get that guy out of here. This card is a meme. I feel like it would have been good in one of our matchups, maybe. The Bowmaster matchup. 1 prospector. All right, send it. Send it. I'm here. I'm ready. They got nothing on me. Ugh. You're just a meta gamer. You got your local paper ready. You know what they're gonna show up with, and you kick their butt. All right, so this hand can play Recruiter and then Snoop stuff. It's probably good. Oh, did I cut the wizard? I did cut the wizard, didn't I? All right, well, I can't. Then I'm just gonna put this Muxus on a Chrome Mox here. Am I getting my Chrome Mox forced? Are we gaming? We're not gaming. All right. So if my recruiter resolves, then I think we go Snoop, fast guy. Okay, well, didn't have to worry about that. Worry again next turn. What do we pitch? Mental misstep. Ooh, they had the lackey covered. They had it covered. Basic player on the Blood Moon. Probe me. Play around the days. Mox. Key. Pass. Untap. Shatter Skull Smashing. Play it. Pay 3 life for fun. Should I play the Crater Maker to be safe? Or is that too cowardly? Go for the fucking win. All right, Recruiter. Recruiter pile. Snoop. Prospector. Courier. Kiki Jiki. Recruiter. Recruiter. I actually have extra mana. So I could go another... No, I don't actually have extra mana. All right, I'm picking those. I pick those. Those are my magic cards. Recruiter, Recruiter, Kiki Jiki, Courier, Prospector, Snoop! All right, now I just have to live. Mystical Tutor. All right, come on! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it!
I shouldn't have said anything. That's my fault. That's all my fault. I spoke this into existence.
What do we get? Ancestral Recall. Okay, okay. Ancestral Recall is not Tinker. Ancestral Recall is not Tinker. We have a chance. If it was Tinker, we'd be dead. But it was Ancestral Recall. So we have a chance. They could just concede here. They could just have no force, no dismember, dead, and we could win. Any winners? I'm just gonna take damage for fun. For fun. Snoop. Prospector. Torch Courier. Give my Snoop haste. Make a million Snoops. Win the game? No. Say it ain't so. No mana for my opponent, so they had to go with the Ancestral Mystical. Bam. Boom. All right. On the draw. I feel like Thorn is too slow. We would after making a million dudes and having infinite mana and whatever, we would have Kiki Jiki copied we would have used our Snoop to Kiki Jiki and copy our Recruiter, and with our Recruiter we put the mob on top, and then we sack all of our Snoops that have the mob ability. Like that. I feel like I just don't want to play these on the draw. All right. Come on, chat. 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. Our hand is going to be... I broke my stand. Mind break. Oh. What does this hand do? I'm keeping this. I think you have too many lands, Birdman. That's my gut instinct. Well, I don't know anything about Magic, so. That's unfortunate for my mind break traps. I must say. Gataxian Probe, look at your hand, is not good for my mind break traps. Just jamming it in. All right, Black Lotus. Should I have hit that Sapphire? We'll trap your Mana Crypt. It would have been bad for me. I agree. I mean, trap your top. Please don't tinker me. Oh, go. Go. I like go. Mountain. So this is Snoop. There it is. Thanks, Emperor. So I can make 1,000,000 Kiki Jikis on my upkeep. And then I can recruit her for whatever. Oh, never mind. I'm getting Teferi bounced. I definitely don't want to draw a Kiki Jiki, though. They're out. They're out. They're out. They got nothing left, chat. They got nothing left. Is there anything I can do? Cavern. I mean, they have to draw something or they die. You have to draw PO or Tinker. Good luck. Have fun. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I got a recruiter. GG? It's looking like a GG. We beat PO. God bless. You don't want to you didn't want to see the first two. The first two rounds were not pretty. They were not fun. Got him. Got him. That's a 2-3. That is a 2-3. We take those. We absolutely take those. Because that was a brutal, it was a brutal first two rounds. They were not close. They were not fun. It was brutal. But we got there. And in the end, I hope that gives you a little demonstration on why that this deck, could have placed 11th at Eternal Weekend. What the innate power behind this deck is, with Recruiter and Snoop being very, very powerful combination gaming. We didn't get to do any big Goblin Lackey Muxus, but that can come up as well. There's a lot of different weird ways you can kind of configure this list. I do think that this list is past its prime. I think the best time for Snoop Goblins combo was before Mono White Initiative forced Vintage players to play a bunch of removal. And that time, like Cavern on Goblin, your opponent just didn't have a way to beat that a lot of the time. So now you got to get real creative. Everyone's playing some removal. Decks are a lot faster. It's tough. It's a tough world out there being a Goblins player. But Still very powerful, still a sweet vintage deck, and something you may come across when you sit down for a paper match of vintage. Thank you for watching. More vintage content on this YouTube channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you then.